I just thank God that I have things that I can compare now and then to, and actually have the wisdom to know the difference in then and now. I'm learning what gets people in their ways, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be open. That way I don't create a problem for myself or create obstacles that aren't there, you know what I mean? Confronted with a problem, I try and breathe, think it through, because I mean, I've been through worse. Most of the time, we've all been through worse, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, or there's somebody else going through worse right now.
Exactly. I really do the regret thing. I wish I hadn't done this or I should have done that. Because, I don't know, I met a lot of people in life where their whole life has been stopped because they've been regretting one thing that they've done or one thing that they should have done or didn't do. If you spend time and energy, those are two things that you don't get back, time and energy.
At all.
So I don't waste time or energy on nothing that's not gonna allot me more time or give me good energy, you know what I mean? I like getting older. I mean, mostly kind of running my own program, you know what I mean? Being able to do what you want to do. And it kind of, it's like a reward.
For me, it's kind of a mixture because when you're younger, you're not really prone to thinking about stuff. And when you get older, you think back and it's like, man, if I'd have done this differently, or if I'd have done that differently, if everything, you know, that's happened made me who I am today. I like being 25 and being able to look at the younger cats and say, wow, I was right there, you know, and being able to kind of help them, you know, along the way.
Help them or know when not to help. Really believe in something so much to where you would call it a God.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you tripping on problems? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Whatever you believe in is bigger than your problems. Crazy enough, you can see you.
Right.
Exactly where you were at that age.
Right. I guess it's cool. I just want to stick it through and be able to see more and do the best with it.
I hear you on that one, man.
Enjoy this burrito.
Nobody can tell you nothing in that day.
Yeah. Good old days. I try and watch the rules I make for myself. Because as you get older, they grow with you. Mm-hmm. And you'll end up being, you know, the person that you built, whether it be good or bad. You know what I mean? But it's all a result of the small things you overlook and the things you paid attention to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I see. I'm not saying be blind. I mean, well, not like that, but I'm just saying
you
like.
can't be blind.
I'm just saying like, dude, it's nothing. If you really, really believe.
It's already handled.
Yeah, if I'm gonna take every problem as mine, there's no reason to pray. I'm trying to be open to different things, different ideas, different people, but not too open to where it ends up where I'm naive or get myself in a situation where it's like, dude, you already know. Yeah, I mean, I'm a pretty religious person. I wouldn't call me like the most, but I believe we're here to get better. And you can't get better without tests. You know what I mean? You don't know how strong iron is until you try and bend it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So what do you do?
Trying to figure out what to do with my life. Trying to find a bigger meaning in life.
Right.
You're not lonely?
Sure, I'm lonely at times.
Oh, you're gonna save me. That's what I want to know.
Would you want a donation?
It's up to you. I never ask. I never asked for money. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Carla.
Why does he hold his sign? Does he hold the sign to send a message while the time passes? Or could he be waiting for the end?
The spiders are architects. He programmed them. He put all that into that little brain of his, and he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly how to make a web. He knows what to do and when to do it. This is what the Creator put into them. Put into these little spiders.
There is a spider between the garbage can and the parking meter. Richard said that he's going to make a web. He said that the spiders are architects. Richard said the Creator put all into the little brain of the spider. The spiders know exactly what it is doing and when to do it. If a spider with a little brain can form this beautiful web, then Why can't I find the bigger me in me?
So, learn anything today?
I don't know. We learned about the wall coming down. How come you never talked about it?
It's a long time ago.
Germany's becoming this new paradigm.
What's that? Paradigms?
Paradigms.
Paradigm. Dad, I've been thinking maybe I might want to go to college. You think that'd be okay? Dad?
Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe that would be okay.
Be here now, be who you are right now and be the best that you are. And there's an awful lot of good in people. There's a lot of good in me, and I gotta remember that part of it. Because it's so easy to remember the other part of it, and that's not what I want. I want to remember the good part of it.
I can make incredible spaghetti, and that's no lie.
Chicago, I've never been to Chicago.
Thank you.
My grandmother makes the best meatballs. My grandmother makes the best pizza.
My grandmother doesn't make anything. My grandmother just lives.
My grandma.
She's around,
My father and whole the family is doctors, lawyers, and I'm only the man who work in the circus. But my mother and my father love me. Yes.
I just don't know how one recovers from never bonding with their parents, so.
Been curious, we've never really sat down and ever really had a father-son talk. I mean, did you connect with your dad? Did you bond with your dad?
Let go of the leash.
I did not have a dad or a grandparent to mentor me or grow up with or do things with, so.
I guess that's why working with dogs, it puts me in a different state.
Yeah.
And I'm able to just be in flow.
Sure.
And so I'm fine.
Well, you feel comfortable with it because you have a passion for it and you're good at it. Takes a few years to learn.
When he grew up, I decided that he should be a lawyer or a minister of religion. And his mother also insisted that we should leave him and let him go along his own lines. Going back, one time one of his records was named Mr. Gabriel. He didn't tell me that he named his record by my name, but I knew of it. It was called Mr. Gabriel.
I think a guy should die broke. I mean, you should spend every cent on making yourself and other people happy.
Let the kids make it on their own.
No, come on. You gotta give something to the kids. Don't you want to pass a little bit on?
The wood that keeps you the warmest is the logs you bring in yourself. That's what
Whoa,
Abraham
where'd you get that?
That's Abraham Lincoln.
It's the same thing about him saying about feelings. They don't exist. But they're really not real. Yes, they are. So it's the same thing as feelings. Excuse me, you guys. No one can find it. Excuse me.
It's a way of life. So you don't get any of it out of it. It's just a way of life. You can't be a clown when you're too young, because you don't know anything about life. You've got to be a little bit older.
People think we are free, like the birds here and there. Of course, we take our prison with us.
Yes. To be, not to be. I was wondering where they got that from, though. To be or not to be. That's a Shakespeare. Yeah. I said that is a good line. To be a fool or not to be a fool. That's a question. Or whatever. To be a writer, to be an actor. Be or not to be.
Catherine. So, how are you little friends tonight?
How are you? What's the movie?
I don't know, but it's a heavy one. You give me a lot of time in the library. Looks like you're getting pretty good at that.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Oh, you're new here, aren't you?
As a matter of fact, it's my first day. Thank you.
Sure.
What's your name?
Bill,
Thank you, Bill.
could you help me, please? What's this word? Pinch hit.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
You don't have to plan everything, you know? Some things can happen at random. Just let them happen. It was this path, and they were just on it. You know what I mean? And us in each other's world, we just walk in this path, and we run into each other, and it's like a beautiful thing, and that's it. Yeah, we're just passing through. We just cross paths, and, on our way. We're on this journey.
He fired us. After 20 years, he fired us. Said he didn't know us anymore. I think I know why. We used to do business with a handshake, face to face. Now it's a phone call and a fax. Get back to you later. With another fax, probably. Well, folks, some things gotta change. We're gonna set out for a little face-to-face chat with every customer we have.
If I keep my room clean, I will get an allowance, which I probably will get an allowance this week. Sometimes I'll get money from maybe a birthday. I'm looking for a paper job. That's just the only ways I get money. I'm saving for mainly college, and I was kind of hoping to get a scholarship, but my grades aren't that hot. I think I want to be a veterinarian when I grow up because I really like animals. I have a hamster, a bird. I think it's a smart thing to do is to save money because, well, if nobody saved money, then it'd be kind of hard to get around in the world.
Because there was a change in my life. And I know if my life can change, maybe somebody else that's just like me, maybe their life can change. I don't know. But I'm hoping that somebody would change and get their life together.
It's a long, skinny house. You know, the rooms are long and skinny, and I've got my big shade tree. I've got a porch where I can hang a porch swing and sit out on the front porch and watch the traffic go up and down the street summertime and talk about her dog and her arthritis and her tomato plants in the backyard. And I'm content with the area. Some people don't think it's the best, but I have felt at home in it from the time I moved in.
I am too old to recapture or to start over again. It sounds old hat, but it's important even today. First thing he did, he brought out a balance statement. He says, this is what we're starting with, this is what we have. Can you imagine anyone doing that today? He was always concerned about my happiness. I was a very lucky girl. Memories, memories.
Well, I've been saving my money because at our age, my husband and I, he's still working, and one of these days he's going to retire, and we would like to travel a little bit. I was a widow the first time with 2 children. It wasn't easy. I never went any place because I didn't have the money to do anything, or because everything was for the kids, and then when I met Mr. Cortez, things were a little easier for me. And he wants to take me to Mexico City, and he wants to take me to Cancun, and he wants to take me here and there, but I want to go to New York. Most of all, I would like to see Miss Liberty and get up way up on her crown and get way up to the top and look from there. This is my country.
Impakaw na mo. Kiyahan.